Jesus loved all of them equally, but they did not respond to the love equally. You see that? It was their response to the love of God that made some more intimate than some. So John responded the most to the love of Jesus. So he became the most intimate one. Not that Jesus was partial. Because if you look at that from Jesus, you can call him partial. He has 70. Then he has 12. Then he has 2. Like cross. He always everything in between. Now always those 3. They responded more than even the 12. Even among the 12, 2 responded more. And those out of 70. So was he being partial to those outside by having 70? Was he being partial to the 70 by having 12? Was he being partial to the 12 by having 2? You see, right? So God is never partial. If you declare partiality, then you call Jesus partial. It's not partiality. So everybody responds. All these things they go through my heart, they just do because I was evaluating my actions, my responses. Of course, we are all, Jesus is perfect. So we measure ourselves by him, we check everything. How come? What he's telling the 12, he doesn't say the 70. Now he's telling the 70, oh, that the many of them know. Oh, he came for all. He's for all. And so those are things I was going through yesterday because I use permit me to talk about it. I use the perfection of God to judge myself. I always do that. And then I look at Jesus also. I look at God and the world. That's another thing. I'm just seeing my personal communion this past few seasons of intimacy. I look at God and the world. I discover every human being in the earth has an expectation from God. And God is love. Whether I agree or not, He is love. So 7 billion people disagree, doesn't change God is love. So everybody has expectation from God. If God loves me, He will give me a car. If God loves me, I know pray for 10 years for wife, 10 years for husband. I've been serving God faithfully 15 years, maybe. Different things, people have different things that God has not met that way. So, if He is love, will He not be giving it to me? I'm just saying what they can say about God. If He is love, why is He not acting like this? If He is love, why is He not doing like this? I've even been asking Him. Not that I didn't even ask Him, you asked Him directly. I have not received it, and He is love. So what I mean is, every man has expectation from God. Whether God meets them or not, according to the man's expectation, He doesn't stop God from it. He is who He is. So now, bring it down to us. If, look at this wedding as an example, if 1,000 people have different expectations of me, that one is just a different example. I am me not, maybe that the wedding may not be the perfect example. Different people have different expectations of me. If He is love, He's not going to be doing like this. If He is love, will He not be treating all of us like this? If He is this, will He not be doing this? So, men can have legitimate judgment over you. Just as men have legitimate judgment over God, that because He's like a hand. So, what I mean is, you can't live your life trying to meet the expectation of people because you want them to call you love. Just live your life meeting the expectation of God. Because God knows, God who is love, why is He not meeting with their own needs? Let me use the words, that thing that they're expecting from Him. Why is the thing not being met? Why so? Any man that can condemn you can condemn God. But that is the summary of what the Lord showed me. And as He was teaching me this, He was also teaching me to take a shape in heart. If I can condemn Austin or you, whether I am right or wrong, I am an accuser. See that heart posture that can make you condemn another person for not being a certain thing to you. It's the same heart that will condemn God for not being that something to you. It's the same heart. It's the same one heart. He is supposed to be my friend. He's supposed to be doing this for me. then my heart begins to condemn him because he's not doing this. I think it's the same heart that we condemn God for God not doing what the person expects. So the surgery I was receiving at that moment was remove your heart from condemning anybody. Remove your heart. Ever having accusation over anybody because of your expectation from them. Remove your heart from it. It is still accuser of the brethren. Whether you are right or wrong, remove your heart from condemning. This was the surgery. I just received my own surgery. I like your smile. I like your haircut. I like your hair clearing. So it's beautiful. You believe me, the surgery kept happening, but I can tell you I am free. I'm free. It kept happening. It is not, let me use the word, fallen, that's where Adam fell to. Natural, that's where Adam was before he fell. And then glory, which is the nature of Christ. Now, so I'm just using that to explain the things I'm to say. It is not for a fallen state to condemn. It is what I have got. It is natural of man to accuse. Even, I don't know, like Adam now. God says, did you do this? First instinct, the woman you gave me. God was accusing the woman and God. Instantly, he was already accusing the woman and God. Woman is the devil. So it is spontaneous for a fallen man to judge and condemn. It's just that God won't use Satan for things. What Satan said for saying, God, now you put the three. You will find new stuff. But let that trap single and let the accuser of the brethren in you die. Whether the person is right or wrong. Never let your accusation, never let your expectation judge another. Never. It is an accusation. In the presence of God, it is the heart of accusation. We are expecting. That is also, I'm just learning something else I'm talking. Bible says, woe is he that puts his trust in the arm of flesh. When did your expectation shift from God to the man? That you become offended in the man. See that? So that you are even offended at a man for not doing something to you, show you that you have an expectation that is not on God. That was on man. So in truth, you have no right to be offended at anybody by expectation. In truth. That you are offended at the person just means you have expectation from him for what he is supposed to be to you. This is different from transaction. Of course, maybe you come buy something you're supposed to pay me, and the righteousness of that will play out differently. But you as a being, judging who is love to you or who is not love to you. No, you focus on God. Focus on God, please. I learned that over time, right from this one down. So many things can happen. I have to enter that place and say, God. Because, it was almost like a natural way of living to expect I'm giving love, I should be getting love, I'm giving love. We are expecting what we are giving. But the Lord dealt with me in such a way that I crossed over into that place. Lord, if you choose that I am the body you will use to give forever and I never receive from any, I accept it as my heart posture without ever passing condemnation to them. In other words, I began to enter in that place. I accept the responsibility of you giving through me, and I accept the blessed state of being the giver. And there's another thing I really wanted to say just now. Maybe John, maybe it's not supposed to come out now. I'm saying there's something else I wanted to say about accepting God giving to you without expecting and without condemning. I'm still enjoying it. That is without condemning, but enjoying it and still being open to continue being it. Irrespective of how you are. Will I stop? Now, if God is the one giving through you, will you stop giving because you are not receiving? I mean, you are preventing God. So, love does not stop being love, irrespective of what it gets, because it is love. It is what it is. It cannot stop being. If love can be hatred tomorrow, that means it's not love. Love is love, irrespective. These feelings that God has been giving us is really secret. But that is the state of heart. And believe me, as thick as these messages look, The absence of it is the corruption in the world. I do you don't do me now. You know, enmity has been created, anger has been created, fallen state, so much darkness is already in the world, but I do you don't do me. But if we truly took the heart of, I am here for God to do what He do through me for all. Finish. We die. Not even expecting anything from anybody. If God is going to flow through anybody, if anybody is going to actually give me something, let it be God flowing through the person. So God is flowing through me, God is flowing through you. But I have no expectation from anybody, only from God. He will now choose who He wants to flow through, if He chooses to flow through me. Yeah, that is a blessed state. That is a blessed heart that is ready to give without receiving anything. So your giving is not even with the motive of receiving. It's because God is giving for you. That is it. It's a blessed heart. It's a blessed state. And you're ready to give. Even the one that offends you. If God says give, you will still give. The person offends you, you will still give. If the person calls you today, God call you tomorrow, say give, you will still give. That is the state of God. If the person calls you, go criticize your name, say you are not a giver, you are just pretending to be loved. And you hear around, tomorrow God say give. That is, you are responding to God, not reacting to men. But you've left the realm of reaction. You are always living from the place of love. That is it. And many times, oh my God, there are many times God has led me to do some things for some people. And it turned out that after responding freely from my heart, that is when you now show me something that the person did or said the previous day. And then how that act that he caused me to do return judgment to the person. For what the person was saying. It's like, God, I feel like visiting this person today. And just the previous day, the person don't swear this person will be ever have this thing. Then the next day, you don't know, you just go visit the person. And maybe you come visit the person in the presence of the other person where you come. So at that very moment, God, I mean, you don't know, you're just being you. So at that moment, the whole criticism, abuse, everything, end, return to their place. So just be you. Don't have condemnation against another. Never have expectation alone that will make you feel disappointed and still continue being you. So if God chooses that I will be one way, love is one way, I will continue to let Him flow. In other words, if I am going to give throughout eternity without ever receiving, let it be so, because God is flowing in that direction without ever expecting. Love, that is the secret. Be love. That is just be love. Just be you. And to say love is responding to the voice of God. You will sometimes you can't use something that beyond human intelligence unless God reveals. My whole criteria is God love to the person that has been praying for that thing for 10 years. God is love. It was the person that has been praying for that thing 10 years. So at the end of the day, you discover the fallen state began with just as we preach in the message, and we just a few messages where we just share some days back, dealing with desire. Many, you discover all the criteria that men use to judge God is their expectation, not His word. Not His word. It's their own expectation. I expect this from God. I wrote 10 things God will do for me in 2020. God did not tell me that this is His will for 2020. God does know what He's doing with my life. Already wrote 2020 before my great grandmother conceived my mother. He already wrote my own for 2020. So men now wrote their own for 2020. At the end of 2020, God will be answer one. This thing that I love, desire, pushing on, I pray for, I fasted until all someone give me. God will not answer nine. So the person is now judging God by what He wrote by himself. By God's plan of perfection. So most of our prayer point was dragging God out of perfection. Because they are telling God do this. If God answer everybody prayer in one day, the world will end. This one is pray for his son to die, this one is pray for his son to die. And sometimes it's very good directly written. The good thing you are praying for will do harm somewhere. You are praying for rain not to fall. The farmer is praying for rain to fall. Who will go answer? Say, oh God, if rain fall, my house will leak. Farmer dey pray, if rain no fall, my crop no go grow. So who God will answer? Probably are praying in the name of Jesus. And they have good reasons. So you can see that God in his justice system is considering 7 billion people, not just you. He's considering 7 billion because he wants perfection for the whole world. So every single act he is doing connects with 7 billion people in the world. So what is it you do? The perfect thing you can do is to come to his perfect will and live on that path. It is only when you are living on the perfect will of God, all your prayers are answered. That is why when you are there, no need to pray. Because you are living in answered prayers. You are living in the perfection of God. So this is what God is doing with us. He is manipulating us. We are working in his perfect will where all our prayers are answered. Only his will is happening. We don't have will. So we don't even know to judge him wrong. Because I think I don't have what I want. So by what criteria will I judge God unfaithful? I don't have what I want. You have to tell me what to want for me to want it. And he tells me and he performs it. So I don't have you can't find me judging God unfaithful. By what criteria? What did he no do? I know get what I expect from man to do. Rather than his will. And how do I his will is the God revealing his will to me. So I stay, he reveals to me and he's doing it. I stay in the will of God. That is you stay. That is why so you as an individual can be living in perfection, whether the world is in perfection or not. You can be living in the perfect will of God. And God has his system of keeping you irrespective of the state of the world. He's not waiting for 7 billion people to attain perfection before your whole life will be perfect. He has designed man in such a way that your own energy level will be regulating your world. You are your own world. That's the work that God is doing for us. What he wants to achieve in 7 billion people is always achieving in 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4, 5. So the work of 1 man is the work of 7 billion. So when you focus on your own, don't look for 7 billion people. Stay on your own. When he brings you, as he's using you to work on them, it's also bringing you deeper. Whatever God I have, see every time I sit down and I look at what has been happening in the past 2-3 years, I discover even what God is doing through us is for us. When God is using you to release the message, He's establishing you in the message. When He's using you to share that track or that book, you are taking a stance with the message. You see, everything He has been doing through you is first and foremost for you. For you. See the command He gave giving us to bring, see the urge to bring those things. You bring that things from start. But that obedience was causing you to take the hard posture that you needed to take at that moment. Are you willing to give all your resources for the work? It's a hard posture. He needed that posture to be taken for the next work. He needed this, and He came and found it through us. So, saying, build house for orphans. You go build big upstairs. Then God say, close the gatekeeper. Years later, I never said, wow. His heart shape, he needed the heart shape to be taken at that moment. And he took it. The work is, he's making progress because the work he's doing is you. It's you. He's making progress. He's making progress. And I can tell you that God has been successful. He is successful with us. You can say, when God looks at us, I say, see, I am successful. Why? So look, see this person, see this people. That is the joy. That's what we shared with you yesterday. Somebody can say I'm successful, no say I get iPad. But when God says He's successful, He's looking at you and see, I have my product. The thing I've been trying to do, I have. So see, I'm successful too. Man has come to my estate. If you talk about the impossible, but see man in the place of God. Oh my God. And He wants all men to embody throne energy. Imagine all of us embodying throne, manifesting 100-fold throne energy. That's what we want to for all eternity. We keep saying Jesus is just first, not only. It's just God saying, see a man has gotten to throne energy. He's not telling you it's possible. See, there's 1 man there. So come and be there. That's oneness. That's the call of God. He's just telling you the highest energy of God can be reached. I say, see, I have a man, the throne of God has landed on the earth. I have a man that has embodied the energy of God on the throne. He's not saying all the words, see, come and see it's possible. Come and ascend. So So that's the only reason he's pointing all men to the man. He says, see, come and be it. He's just first. But come and be it where you are not above him, he's not above you. Even here said, it's not being above the ones that are here. He's just telling them that come, it's possible. How did you do it? That is the message. That is the life, releasing energy, and bringing out creation. The car is possible. So those that want to give excuse, no, the only man that enter glory down the cross. No, see, I have people that give that to our heads and get glory. Believe you me, let me say this strongly. If Jesus had come flying in the sky, before you go get anybody inside glory, I'm not sure you want to go. Because everybody, deep down in your heart, you know that this man died to enter that place. You will need a living example to believe that man can be given birth on earth and walk and live the very life you are living in the most corrupt age and enter glory. I tell you, I know how many people follow Jesus and say, oh, 2,000 years ago, the corruption will reach us in now. God just hid his higher system. He sought to do that. In that time of fullness, people will be given birth on earth who enter that glory. And the whole generation will be judged. And one man entering glory. Because God will show that in the age of the most corrupt generation, a human being that had no special advantage on earth enter glory. Then you tell me, oh yeah, just give someone to me. Come and see. And enter. You come and see so that you enter and be there too. That's just we are working to present every man perfect in Christ. That place he also is the same word. He says, I'm doing this thing by his working that worked mightily in me. And he says that same word by the energy that is then working mightily in me. They are working by the energy of God to bring all men perfect in Christ. The energy. So no man on earth, no man has ever lived, because there has never been a more corrupt generation than the last age. So no man has excuse. Because in the most corrupt generation, God has people in glory. Glory. I mean, now we also know glory. Now us do know why they can't or the fame, or the who know one time before. So one man might give the excuse, oh, okay, see. I know we say God love you for kids somewhere where we say you don't get to meet corruption. You entered into the root of corruption and came out. That is it. So we say I hid them in a cave. They did not know what was happening in the world. They don't know whiskey and the rest. Oh, when you get ready, let's just go down back. So the world is judged because God has people in glory. The world is judged. Nothing like God is impossible. You say, see, I'm looking at men and I'm seeing myself. What are you telling me? You can't be as I am. So that is what God has. God has harvest on it. That's calling one way. Come. No excuse. And he's saying, feed the food that the person ate. It's available. If you are willing. Do well. And let's go. Singleness of desire. Singleness. Key to our right. Singleness. It's very strong. I'm happy for, I was listening to that officially declaring the return. That emphasis was made that it is when you are declared, the closer you come, the clearer you will be seeing the details of the face of God. So that's why you can see even our revelation and understanding is ascending and getting higher. And before you didn't say somewhere that glory, you don't need to come out again. But rather than say some people inside their journey from glory. You see that? The glory, this journey began in glory. And came out. And we learn that people can enter glory and come out. And how you remain is by you choosing. I choose God. Cut all those desires, remain with single desire, I choose God. So you must enter glory, then you must stay in glory until you become glory. That is it. So that is it. And it had to be happening among us. It's happening, we're learning. Some things that God taught for scripture that I know they make sense. I'm together with these people now. The person entered glory with you on board. He was dragged by the other desires. He did not choose God. In glory, you still have to be choosing God for the work to continue. It's a beautiful lesson. It's a beautiful lesson. A beautiful lesson. A beautiful lesson. A beautiful lesson. It's like somebody entering the ark and coming out in one time. Go enter, cry. They don't even call it food. Go back. I think all the children of Israel now, they have a chance now for those who go and go back to Jesus to go back. Even the Bible says they kept searching, desiring to go back, so they would have found opportunity. There was no road without direction. Immediately they came out from the children back to the place. There was a road through the land of the Philistines. And that road was shorter, said to the promised land. But God said, you will take them through, but He said, lest they see war and repent. Because they're just coming out on train. Lest they see war and run back to Egypt. So God had to take them through the way of the wilderness, the Red Sea. So, person want to go back to see who they don't need Red Sea. Go back to Egypt. You don't need Moses to part Red Sea, but have to go back. Because God needed to take them, train them for war. And they are taking over now. And that to show how there is warfare in entering the kingdom. That's what Jesus says. The violent take it by force. You must take this thing by force. I tell you. You take it. You fight your emotions. You fight your desire. You fight your natural self-longings. You can possess the kingdom. And when you enter, nobody will drag me out. Hold on. I choose God. Stay there. If not, you can enter 10 minutes. You're outside. 10 minutes. Only one day. Stay there. I choose God. And you go another level. The next strong temptation. You know that every opponent you overcome makes you that stronger and more stronger. That's the truth. You beat goat, you become as stronger. You beat lion, your energy. I'm telling you, so as you beat the enemy, that means your stability in the place is increasing. As you are beating every other desire that wants to take you out, that means you are becoming strongly rooted and grounded in the glory as you overcome the opposition. So if one strong wind come again, you still I choose God. It's your strength. It's your strength. I choose God. By the time that wind pass, you will know you are stronger again. That's your process. I'm telling you, go with again. Strongly rooted. I'm telling you. So everyone that fell chose that thing over God. One place or the other in that person's heart, he chose that thing over God. He wants God and he brought and to God. That's the problem for many. It's not that many, even after they rejected God, they opened their heart to God and I want God and still want that thing. That and, forget it, is not 100-fold. In God, in 100-fold, there's no and. Stay with God alone. Then whatever He does, whatever He brings, whatever He does is Him. Let the cash that enters your hand be God. Let it be God. Even the cash that enters your hand, let it be God. It's coming from you, abiding where God says you should abide, doing what God says you should do. Let it be God. Let your billions of naira be God. Not God and let it not be from anything but God. You living the life, staying in the place, doing what let it be God. And let God be your silver, and gold. Say, let God be your money. It's in the Bible, right? In the book of Job. Let God be your money. Christ. Let your everything. Your food, your drink, your friends, your relationships. Let it be your family. Family of God. So the fact that many are against somebody does not mean the person is evil. Check. Why do you hate him? Ask somebody why he hates somebody. You discover it boils down to what they expect from the person. It boils down to the expectation. Not what the person has done. It is the expectation. I'm telling you, find out. Why do you hate this person? Trace down. It boils down to something that, I'm telling you, it boils down to like this. I'm telling you. Find out. And also search your heart. If you find your heart hating, which I don't think should be a possibility for us. Why? And then let God deal with it. If you ever find yourself hating somebody, let God deal with it. Even if you have a good reason for it. Even if you have a God reason, don't hate. Because love cannot hate. Love God doesn't hate. That is your difference. You should not hate anybody. Never. When Jesus said love your enemy, I believe he is speaking directly. Devil is so God did not call devil enemy. Enemy called God. The devil called God enemy. But Jesus said love your enemy. That means God loves him. That's it. So devil is just the what state of evil of the wicked person. So it's the love. The person, not the system. You detest the system, you let go of it. You love. You can be loved towards every human being, even the one that is. Whatever God instructs you concerning the person you obey. You have no excuse to go, God, but there's no but. That wants to say but does not even exist. You are happy. But there's no person, there's no thing. Keep doing. There's nothing that God shares with us that is not relevant. Because it's always addressing something that will happen in the man. Certainly from the time. So the life he commands us to be always. God is here. Let's just use symbolic heaven. God is always there. The one that goes to him will receive according to the will of God. Because the will of God is perfection. God himself is not an egomaniac. There's only one thing to be done my way. No, that's perfection that he is actually the perfection for that person. It's the best for that person. So God insisting on perfection is not like only one thing to be done my way. He's not a man that has his way himself. So God has no self. His perfection is the perfection for all. That's why he insists on perfection. When you live life like that, knowing that you are here for God to do what he wants to do, you will not be offended. By expectation. So I expect you to. You will be perfect once you just live your life. Because God is the perfect state of mind. In other words, if God is pleased with you, anyone that is not pleased with you, something is wrong with the person. When God is pleased with you, God is the perfect state of mind. And if that person was as perfect as God, he also will not be finding fault with you. So the reason why you can be offended at one God is not offended at is because something is wrong with you. So you allow God to do the thing. So at rest. Love. Love can make kobo. Even God I love of logos. Or our plugin. See, God is wonderful. Jesus says, Jesus says the branch that doesn't bear fruit, my Father will cut. So it's the Father cutting the branch for lack of love. And the branch was on the vine. Some things are strong in the Bible, just read and pass. The branch was actually on the vine. The branch was planted on Jesus' body. You now wonder, life comes from the root, enters the vine, and goes to the branch. So if a branch is getting dry, something in quote is supposed to be, is it not from here life is flowing? Yes, sir. But because the vine knows that he is giving life, that branch that is becoming dry is not receiving life. As if something in that branch has refused to receive the life that the vine is giving. So if the person gets dry, say, my Father will cut. So the person was previously connected to the vine. The person at a point was called branch of Jesus, branch of the vine. Say, behold the branch of the vine. But the day he stopped receiving life, he dry. It's not them without cutting, but without cutting. I say that there for one. I think Jesus stopped. So you be surprised when you see maybe fall from 100-fold. Don't be surprised. We will not stop loving anybody. So don't be surprised. Yeah, this person was born in glory. Something trapped the person's heart. Something trapped the person's heart. 100-fold is extreme. I keep saying it is very extreme. Extreme just means just truly. I mean, 100-fold when you get is God. You want God alone, eternally. He is the everything. He is letting be the all other things like that. Let your brain collapse to see God as the all other things. Because when you say He's everything, there's nothing outside everything. Everything is all. So even the all other things are added, let it be God. That is our chosen God. Let it be. When you say God is my everything, let it be true. Let it be true. God is my everything. Let it be true. The meeting began to happen to me maybe more consciously from yesterday. I discovered I'm listening to the message and taking note of every line. And I'm believing every word. It's something new. It's deep. Taking note of every line and then believing it. Believing it. Taking note of every line. You'll be surprised what you have not heard in the message you've listened to 30 times. When you begin to take note of every line. And then sometimes immediately I start playing one, boom, my brain will go scripture. Another portal has opened from the same old message. Now go, you can pause it and follow the Bible go. You go and see beautiful things and then sleep also. And that may even be the end of the message for you. But let me go bring you to go to the message. The portals are endless. Nothing like 9 minutes. If you serve God 9 minutes and God tell you there is more in that 9 minutes, believe God. That there is more in it. There is no new message you eternally preach that is not already captured in what has been preached. When God says the message is complete, I believe. Even before this divinization. Because this divinization only opened our eyes to realize that the message is divinizing you. So it's not something that began with the preaching of the message. That's already been happening. It's not making us say, hey, so this was happening to us.